Hello again everybody, I'm back on the motorhome camper painting. Sorry it's a little bit noisy, got all the machines going, but I'm going to carry on with this middle part here and add in some of the detail. Well, now I've got this bit to do, which equates to this little bit here, which has got quite a lot of detail in it. So I'm actually going to make up a shield, but I'm going to make up the shield off of the painting rather than this, just so that I don't transfer or double up on any little misalignments that may have crept in. Well, now it's time to do the other fog light, and I'm going to do that in much the same way as I did the first one. I'm going to make up a shield out of this acetate and just get the dark outline, and then we can put the detail in. I think this side is a little bit more straightforward than the other side, so hopefully it'll be a little bit easier. Well, the next thing I think I'm going to do are these bottom panels, because they're much the same kind of colour, probably made out of the same type of plastic. So we've got a little bit here and a bit along the bottom of the doors there. So I think I'm going to do that with a bit of acetate again, rather than try and fiddle around with the paper. So I'll go and get a clean bit of acetate and we'll cut those two bits out, I think. Before I do though, I'm going to darken up a little bit around this fog light, because I'm still not entirely happy with that. It's not quite dark enough in my view. Well, I actually think the next thing to do, while we're on the grey theme, might be the pop top, because that's more or less the same colour, isn't it? And we'll start to bring things in a little bit. So I'm going to cut that out of the same bit of acetate that we did this from, and yeah, that should start to bring it together, perhaps. Well, I reckon the next thing to do is the green of the van. Now, I'm told that the van in real life no longer has this sort of sticker bomb kind of wrap, I suppose it probably is, on the bonnet. The bonnet is now back to green, the same as the rest of the van. So we'll bring that in as well. Now, unfortunately, we don't really have much indication of what the highlights will be like. We can see them on the side here. But when you look at the other surfaces which are kind of in the same plane, they're pretty featureless actually, so we may not have many highlights to bring in there. This bit's probably a little bit lighter over here because the light seems to be coming from behind, so we'll have to make that up as we go along without the reference to refer to, but I don't think that'll be too bad. Anyway, let's mark out the green bit on another bit of acetate and mix up some dark green to blow in. Now there's a selection of my paintings available on my Etsy shop. Just search in Etsy for Ttxela Airbrush. I'll put a link in the description below. Well, that's all for now. If you enjoyed it, press like. Subscribe if you want to see some more. And ring the bell to be notified when we upload something new.